Welcome back to Fantasy Warfare. This one's going to be interesting. Extreme Rules for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship as requested by the viewers.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the World Championship. Making his way to the ring from New Jersey, weighing in at 277 pounds,
Raven making his way into the ring, his first appearance here in WWE 2K22 Fantasy Warfare. And he's got a tall task ahead of him in an opponent who is also making their Fantasy Warfare debut. His challenger here tonight for this Extreme Rules match, the natural Dustin Rhodes. A man who spent a lot of his career known as Goldust. Also spent a good chunk of his career.
Austin, Texas, weighing in at 232 pounds, Dustin Rhodes.
And there it is, as we were getting ready to say, he also spent a good chunk of his career as Dustin Rhodes. In fact, we were first introduced to Dustin Rhodes in WCW under that name. We would also see him in the World Wrestling Federation in a short-lived stint in 1991, standing alongside his father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, as they went into a grudge with the Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase, and Virgil, culminating in a tag team match at the 1991 Royal Rumble. Dustin would be gone from the company shortly thereafter, as would Dusty, both of whom would return to WCW. Dustin Rhodes would have quite the level of success in WCW, multi-time United States and Tag Team Champion, before he would later go on to the World Wrestling Federation and World Wrestling Entertainment, where he had, as some would say, arguably his greatest level of success under the Goldust character. But we'll see if Dustin can maybe take it home with a world championship here this week in Fantasy Warfare, as Extreme Rules is officially underway, as Raven has taken control of this match from the opening bell. It's very early, still plenty of action left, but Raven is looking to make a short night of it, as wrestlers like to say. They don't get paid by the hour. Ankle lock by Raven. Kicked off by the American Dream, the Natural. There's so many nicknames in that family. We got the American Nightmare, the American Dream, the Natural. If we're talking about Goldust, we call him the Bizarre One. Lots of names in that Rhodes family. How about Brandy? She get a nickname? I know she was the chief brand officer in AEW, but that's a corporate title. I wonder if she ever had a nickname in wrestling. Like American Nightmare wife kind of deal? I don't know. Let's stop speculating, talking about Rhodes nicknames. Let's get back to calling the action here this week in Fantasy Warfare, as Raven smashes the arm of Dustin Rhodes off the canvas. But Dustin not taking that offensive attack lightly from Raven. Oh, nice splash by the Natural. I keep wanting to call him the American Dream, because as he gets older, I feel like Dustin Rhodes is looking more and more like his father. I mean, obviously it makes sense. He came from the man's loins. Oh, nice clothesline by Dustin. Raining down with those fists right to the bridge of the nose of Raven. Oh, hard shot by Raven to the gut. Belly-to-belly suplex takes the Natural down. Raven now bringing Dustin back up to his feet. Hard shots to the jaw. Gut. Two shots to the gut. Raven bringing Dustin back up to his feet. Irish whip sends him off the opposite side. Oh, clothesline. And a bulldog. Right out of the page of Dustin's playbook. And Dustin able to kick out of that one. Raven bringing Dustin back up to his feet after that near fall. Spent a few moments arguing with the referee, and I think he's paying for that one now. as Dustin just hit a beautiful snap suplex, and now Dustin heading out to the floor and looking to go under the ring. Oh, he's got a sledgehammer. The Rhodes family likes bringing out the sledgehammers, as Dustin just levels Raven multiple times with that sledgehammer to the legs and body. And then a nice atomic drop. Raining down with those fists once more to the top of the skull of Raven. Dustin Rhodes in big-time control right now. But Raven looking to sweep the legs out, and he does. I don't know why he said looking to after he'd already completed it. Nice springboard back elbow by Dustin, but he gets met with a kick to the top of the skull. It's a straight-up slugfest right now, and Dustin hits a bulldog out of nowhere, busting open Raven. Dustin down into the cover. Referee in terrible position. Send him back to ref school as Raven kicks out at the count of 2. Fans in attendance here in Atlanta enjoying the action. Oh, crossroads by Dustin. Borrowing the finish of his brother. And then a running bulldog, his own finish on Raven. Dustin into the cover. Referee is there. We get a count of 1. We get 2. And we don't get 3 as Raven is able to kick out at the count of 2 3/4. Dustin smashed the hand of Raven, but then he catches a knee to the skull from Raven. DDT by Dustin, taking the play out of Raven's book. Nice forearm smash down across the forehead. Dustin into the cover. We get a count 1. We get 2. And we get 3. That's all she wrote. That forearm shot looked pretty friggin' brutal. There wasn't a lot of oomph or anything beyond just sounded like a crack of the skull. Someone may want to check on Raven to make sure that he doesn't have an internal skull bleed after that one. As we take a look back at the highlights from this match, we are going to get ready for our next match, our 4th match of the week. For the Raw Women's Championship, Jacqueline will look to unseat the current reigning and defending champion, Bianca Belair. That's coming up next here on Fantasy Warfare. Don't you dare go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Here is your winner and new World Champion, Dustin Rhodes.